Team, I wanted to put together a video about this Saturday, Satori Palooza. So I'm going to go over the happenings of that day and important information that you guys should know. So, day of, what the schedule is going to look like is starting at 10. Vendors are going to be coming to set up their spots at the studio. So it is going to be working in between those morning classes. If you guys can be there earlier, the better. But anytime between, 11 and 12, that's fine because it's just going to be vendor setup before then. Noon is when Satori Palooza actually happens. There isn't a noon class on Saturday, so we're not working around that. It's just going to be noon start that day. I'm sure it's going to be a kind of a slow start till Plank Wars happens around 1. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. is going to be Plank Wars, and that'll just go till 6 p.m. Any help that you can give after 2 p.m. onwards is going to be amazing. Cleanup is going to be a mess, but if you guys can help with that, that's awesome. Not required. As many hours as you can put in, I would be eternally grateful because it's just going to be a lot of moving parts. As for the vendors, they're going to be set up in the lobby area and the front desk. We're going to have pretty much like our vendor table be our front desk area so that when people are coming in, they're seeing us first off, and it's going to be an open doors event, so it's going to be open to the public. I actually have signs that are going to say that, open to the public, and we're going to put some of our stuff on the outside sidewalk as well as during the beginning part and the later part, we're actually going to have live music outside the doors to kind of bring attention to the studio and the actual event that's happening. And we're going to have a food truck across the street where the parking, so maybe like the first 2 parking stalls are going to be taken up by the food truck, and that'll be there all morning and throughout the day, so let people know that there will be food there. As for the competition, we're going to have like referees as well as judges, and I'll make another video on exactly what we're going to do for the rules. As of right now, it's going to be a point system that we're going to have judges who are going to be determining the points that are being earned, and the referees are going to be the ones, with whistles kind of marking people in and out or out of the game through the rounds and stuff. So right now I have Kim and Amanda as judges and Anjali and Em as referees. I actually have referee outfits for you guys, so it's just like shirts and like whistles and stuff. So it's going to be fun. Lizzie's going to be doing content, and we've got a lot of other people that are going to be helping decorations that day, balloons and stuff. We'll be hosting a giveaway at the front desk. What I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to be putting buckets for each prize that we're going to give. I'm sure you guys saw the list on Instagram of the things that we're going to be giving away, but we're going to be holding challenges after Plank Wars. So say if somebody wants to enter into the raffle, they just have to hold a pose for a certain amount of time, and then they can put their ticket in whatever prize that they're wanting to get. It is required to pick up the prizes the next day from the studio. If they can't pick it up the next day, they forfeit that prize. It just makes it easier not going back and forth with people. So we actually got sponsored by Dragonfly Wellness. They sponsored a giveaway of $100 to their dispensary. So that's a cool thing that we'll collaborate with them as well. Some kind of bigger collaborations that we're doing for the event is Stretch Lab is actually going to be coming and giving 15-minute stretches for a couple hours that day as well, which is going to be super cool. And we have some other entertainment like face painting, caricatures, and balloon artists coming too. So it's going to be a pretty wild event. So I just want to get you guys prepared as much as possible. So just know that if you have any questions about like what your role is going to be in Plank Wars, just let me know. But I do think it's going to be pretty easy enough. If you want to opt out of one of those spots that I put you in, totally fine. I can just have you at the front desk talking to people if you want to be separate from that. But I do think it'd be pretty fun for all of us to participate in Plank Wars and see who wins.